The boat of lotus leaves in the twilight years of the ancient city of Ayutthaya, where the grand temples touched the sky and the markets floated on the current. The Chao Phraya River was the true heart of life. It was here, at the mossy ruins of a forgotten dock, that two worlds met. Sudha, the daughter of a prominent silk merchant, lived a life wrapped in fine brocade and protected by high walls. Her days were spent overseeing the looms, her future already mapped out by her family's ambition. Aaron, however, belonged to the water. He was a boatman, strong and silent, whose destiny was defined by the rhythm of his paddle and the endless journey of ferrying goods across the vast, muddy expanse of the river. Their love was born in the pre-dawn stillness, a secret ritual known only to the rising sun and the gliding water snakes. Sudha would slip away from her sleeping household, carrying the offering of her heart, a single perfect lotus flower, dew-kissed and cool. Aaron would approach in his narrow long-tail boat, moving with a practiced silence that never broke the mist. There were no spoken words. Sudha would place the lotus on the water. Aaron would take the flower, exchanging it for a tightly folded note tucked inside a dried banana leaf. Sudha's notes held delicate poetry. Aaron's contained simple, heartfelt observations about the stars he saw while rowing or the secrets whispered by the current. It was a trait of beauty for devotion, a love so fragile it could only survive in the brief, hushed moments before the city woke. The silk merchant's power grew, and with it, Sudha's obligation. One morning, her mother came with the news. A match had been made with a powerful family in Bangkok. Sudha was to be married and taken downriver forever. The news hit her like a sudden storm, leaving her breathless and cold. She knew there could be no more secret dawns. She could not risk a final meeting. The farewell had to be as silent and beautiful as their courtship. That night, Sudha chose a lotus, the largest, darkest pink blossom she could find. With painstaking care, she opened its waxy petals. Inside the cup, she placed a single small piece of paper, her final message. She then sealed the petals with a fine silver thread, recreating the flower in its perfect closed state. Before the first light touched the water, she walked to the riverbank. She knelt and gently placed the lotus on the current. It was a boat, sailing into the unknown, her last act of communication. Aaron paddled across the river 3 mornings later, his heart heavy with foreboding when Sudha's dock remained empty. He searched the shore, finding nothing. Defeated, he pushed off to continue his work, but his eye caught a familiar color near a cluster of reeds. It was a single lotus, somehow undisturbed by the river's churn, still perfectly formed. The silver thread was the only evidence that it was not merely a wild bloom. With trembling hands, he retrieved it, untied the thread, and unfolded the damp paper. His vision blurred as he read her final, defiant declaration. If love floats, it never sinks. Aaron understood. She was not gone. She had simply been lifted onto another current. His love, like the lotus, remained whole, unbroken by the flow of life. Aaron never married. His life was the river, and the river was his memory of Sudha. And every year, on the day of their first secret meeting, Aaron would perform his own vigil. He would choose the finest lotus, place it upon the water, and watch as the current carried his silent message downriver toward Bangkok. He did not seek its arrival, only its journey, a testament that true love, like a perfectly balanced vessel, cannot be swallowed by the depth, but only carried along by the tireless flow of time.